Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. We are here today with the Doghouse Megaways. We're going to see if we can spin our way into a bonus here using our free gold coins that we get from stake.us. And we're going to see if we can do a little bit of damage over here to the Doghouse. There's two different bonus games on this one. You get Sticky Wilds, which is when houses show up like that, they stay on the screen for the remainder of the bonus. Or you have Raining Wilds. That is a great base game hit there. I didn't think that was going to be that high. And then there's Raining Wilds, which randomly puts wilds on each spin or doesn't put any at all. But they don't stick from spin to spin. It's just a one-time thing. Usually that's more spins. So what happens a lot of times in this is when you get three bonuses, you either get 7 or 15. So a lot of people say you should play the Raining Wilds when you get 3 symbols because you get more spins. Because you only get 7 on the Sticky Wilds, or if you get 4 or more bonus symbols and you get the extra spins, then you do the Stickies. We're going to do a little bit of both today. It's usually what we do when we play. We'll see what we can get into. I have had good wins on both. I like Sticky Wilds better. I think it's more consistent. Can we get into a bonus? Last spin? Nope, certainly can't. Let's go ahead and just do one more spin anyway, because that was too close. All right, let's back off here, go down to a 4,000 coin bonus buy, and let's see what we can do, because that one good base game hit did actually give us enough to pay for the spins. So we're going to start off with the Raining Wilds, which is not something I would normally do. But let's see if we can get a couple of good wins here. Now, this, of course, does have the Megaways, so it does give us the volatility of how many Megaways it's going to give. The more of them, with the connection of the houses, the better we are. And, of course, we want the most houses we can get to show up on the screen and try to come in from whatever other dimension they're hanging out in right now. Probably hanging out with all those Monopoly houses that I can never seem to find enough of when I need them. Okay, I mean, you put multiple multipliers on the screen, which is nice, but they're not on the wrong side of the game. I need more of them on the left so they'll make connections. There you go. Now you can fill over to the right from there. Anything gonna fill in the gap in between? Nope. It is a real shame. There's 3 multipliers on the board and we couldn't even make a connection. This is probably one of the worst Raining Wilds so far that I've seen. Once again, multiplier with a wild in the second row, couldn't connect a single thing. 88 coins is what we got back from that. Just a whole 88. All right, there's our 4 bonus spin-ins, so we're definitely doing Sticky Wilds, as now we get 12 spins at it. Almost glad we did the Raining Wild first. Okay, that's one of the hard ones to get. This is the other difficult one to get here. So if we can get that fifth column, this is a really good looking setup. So we need that 5th column to fill in and we're good. Any extra multipliers at this point is going to be welcome, but we definitely would love to get that 5th column with a wild in it. That is beagles all the way across. 7,240, already doubled up on the bonus buy, and we're just counting up from there. Now, we would have been done with the regular bonus by now. This would have been the very last spin. This would have been the very beginning of the extra spins that we get for that extra wild symbol, and that can make all the difference. The extra scatter in the front. I don't think we're going to get that 5th row to fill in here with a wild, but it is doing okay. We're closing in on a triple up here. That should happen right here. That crosses the 12,000 mark. Final spin. It does give us jacks all the way across, along with a couple of other symbols. Gives us a total win of 14,092. That is a very good win on a 4,000. That is somewhere in the neighborhood of about a 350x win or so. You know very well that I'm going to go look just to see what the actual number is while this is spinning. It was 352. So we'll go back and do Raining Wilds again. Since we just had a good win on Sticky Wilds, maybe Raining Wilds will follow suit now that it understands what it needs to do. That is not a good start, although houses showing up at all is a good start. So when it doesn't show up with houses, because the odds of us winning anything are pretty slim, I'm just going to go ahead and quick spin the turn just to save the time, since it's basically going to be a waste of a spin. Although even the ones with the houses have seemed to be a waste of a spin so far. 600 coins going into it. We need fill in left and right. There we go. That's at least a guaranteed hit. It's not going to necessarily be a good one, but it's something. It's a guaranteed something. All right, 6 spins left to go. We are getting more houses, I think, this time than we did the first time, but they're just still not really lining up with anything. It's one here, one there, but nothing with any sort of a guaranteed hit. That's going to go further than the third column here. But we are getting more houses. Okay, keep going. Just fill it all the way. Everything in the middle. Final spin. No houses on the final spin. 890. So far, Raining Wilds has been just terrible. Well, let's do another 5,000 coin bonus buy here. All right, we know we're going to get that third one then if the first two were waiting. Let's go back to Sticky Wilds and see what we can do with 7 spins. Again, we just had a good win, so I'm not expecting much. We did fill in that 4th column, though. Again, that's nice. Nice to see happen. Second column's filled in here. Can we get this one? There we go. There's another 2x there. And this is the one we're looking for. That 5th column there. Well, we are playing with most of a board at this point. Maybe we can just get lucky and have symbols fill in on the back end. Get 2 more spins left to go here. It's not a terrible setup. Hey, we got the 2x in the 5th column there. Sensational hit all the way across. 18,960. Final spin, and we get the dog all the way to the end. I'm going to let that one count for a second, because that's going to be about a 5,000 coin win. If I'm reading the bottom of the screen there, that is correct. That's 27,180. That is 500 plus on the payout there, 500x plus. We're going to do one more 5,000 here. While we double check my math, yep, 543. We're going to go back to Raining Wilds again, and then we'll do maybe one last buy after this, unless this one is just an incredibly good win. So far, it has been Sticky Wilds that has been just carrying the day for us. We are at least making connections. They're not great ones. They're 35 coins here, 60 there. But when the houses show up, at least it was filling something in. So that was nice to see. Look at that, we got a base game hit without the multiplier of the wilds on the screen. There's a lot of spins without wilds popping up here. I'm hoping that it just means that it's saving all of them for one spin. There's not a lot of the pink dogs there, but it's a good symbol, so with the multipliers, it was enough to give us a halfway decent little hit there. Last couple of spins. Does give us jacks, and the final spin doesn't even have any houses on it. 12-15, by far the best we've had so far on Raining Wilds. We'll move this up to 10,000 as we always do at the end of the video. Fingers crossed. No, we're only going to get the 3 bonuses. We're going to go back. No, we're going to go back to Raining Wilds because it hasn't paid out yet. Sticky Wilds has had 2 good wins in a row, so we're bound to have a bad one. Let's see if Raining Wilds can come through for us in the end here. Just do something. Good multipliers, but it didn't connect the first 2 columns. I'm not quick spinning any of these. I'm just going to let them play out naturally as the program was intended. Good hit there on the kings. Didn't go all the way across, so it's not going to be a spectacular hit, but again, for what we've experienced so far on Reigning Wells, that's a pretty good win. Now, if you are still with me this far into the video, thank you so very much for continuing to watch. I do appreciate the support, and if you are one of the many who are not subscribed, please, if you take a moment and hit that subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. I did have some issues earlier in the year when my computer died on me, so I didn't get to make consistent videos as I wanted to, but we have been back up and running now for a month or two, and we're a little behind, so try to play a little bit of catch up here and see if we can hit some of the goals. We're definitely not going to hit any of the lofty goals that I had at the beginning of the year. That's a lot of pink dogs. 2640, that's a pretty good hit, especially for what we've done here. But I'm trying to take as much of a chunk out of them as possible, see if we can gain a little bit of traction here. We've been sort of just treading water for the last month or so. So that's why I've also been trying a lot of different things out. So 4,500 coins. Again, not ideal from a 10,000 coin buy-in, but better than we've had in the past. We're going to go ahead and call it there. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to leave a comment below. Let me know what you want to see me play next. And I will see you in the next video.